Hey everybody, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Cataclysm and our Orc Hunter's journey. We are about to jump on a caravan taking us to the crossroads to continue our adventure in the Northern Barrens. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some time here with me today. Really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get going. Escort the caravan. Okay, I guess now we have to go find the caravan, or we just talk to this guy again. Yeah, that's the correct answer. There we go. And I'm assuming we're gonna have to defend ourselves. So we have our shoot ability and we have face smash in case they bring the action up close and personal, I guess. Tab target worked really well on the first caravan ride. Tab targeting is not working at all on this caravan ride, so now I have to click and shoot. Alright, we have arrived in the crossroads. I remember when we checked out the barrens during the beta of the map, the coordinates on the map and stuff were wrong. Like, our icon showed way up here when we were in the crossroads. It's nice to see that even with all the bugs that the maps are working at least. It's kind of crucial. Segra Darkthorn wants us to hunt Zevra. If you wish to serve my beloved horde, you'll have to prove your strength to me. You could cut your teeth by hunting Zevra. They may not be the strongest of beasts in the Barrens, but stay clear of their kick or you'll regret it. Hunt the Zevra to the north and south and collect their hooves. And then hunting the Huntress. 5 Huntress claws from Savannah Huntresses. These ones we know. It looks like we know there was the Planestrider quest, but they moved that one out to the outpost. Essentially, it was the same quest though. While we're here, let's immediately set the Hearthstone.
Greetings. May the eternal sun shine. The winds guide you.
The Forgotten Pools, we know this one. We're going to investigate the bottom of the Forgotten Pools to the northwest of the crossroads. Disciples of Neralex. Hunter, the Barrens used to be one of the most beautiful places in all of Kalimdor. It teemed with life and promise. Now, as you can see, that is no longer true. It is a land of great torment and strife. The Disciples of Neralex seeks to cleanse the Wailing Caverns and bring them back to their former beauty. Speak with Nullpack just inside the Wailing Caverns to help. Speaking of Wailing Caverns, we could probably think about doing a dungeon. Apparently we have access randomly to either Dead Mines or Ragefire. Kind of curious what the wait time is on this. 9 minutes. Okay. I don't think I want to run like a ton of dungeons. Yeah, I don't think I want to run a ton of them. Maybe we'll do one like every couple episodes. I just want to make sure that we're not out leveling the zones that we're trying to quest through, you know? Like already we're not doing zone hopping. But I want to make sure that we're not out leveling stuff. It looks like we're okay, judging by the levels of the quest here. But yeah. Let's see. Crossroads Caravan Delivery. Was that you I saw waving around a gun? Yes. That was us.
To victory.
Thork doesn't have any other quest for us. He used to have a Quilboar quest. Let's grab the flight points. Yeah, we already have connections to Mulgore, Thunderbluff. This is probably a breadcrumb somewhere. Oh, no, this is, okay. The Oases of the Barrens hide a mystery. Life energy flows from their waters, invigorating the plants and beasts that drink it. Invigorating and altering. There is a mushroom that grows near the Forgotten Pools to the northwest. Its spores hold properties that we, the apothecaries of Lordaeron, find useful. Okay, that one we know. Alright, so we can go after Zebra Hooves, Hunter's Claws. Maybe we can do that while we head out to the Forgotten Pools. Tribal Pants. 1 agility, 2 stamina. That's better than what we got. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the queue for now. I really want to enjoy the questing and enjoy the narrative and like kind of keep a flow going. I think like probably the best way, if I'm gonna do some dungeons in any level bracket, I think I'm gonna make those separate videos. And that's kind of what I used to do back in the day. I would kind of carve out the dungeons and do them as separate videos, and I think I'll try to do that here with this playthrough, since we're trying to keep it focused on questing and focused on reading the quest. I don't really want to break that up by just getting in the habit of doing dungeons. You guys let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, but I think like for this kind of playthrough, it's going to be best to have the dungeons like kind of separate. At least separate videos and like, you know, maybe in their own playlist. There we go, that's 4 out of 4 Zebra Hooves. I wonder if our buddy at the outpost still has quest. It says that he does. Centaur Bracers is level 18. And it says Kolkar Leaders is level 14. Let's go see. We'll grab these quests. We might not focus on them right now. But this way we'll at least have them.
Loktar, for the Horde.
The Centaur leadership relies on a core of trusted, disciplined warriors to keep the others in line. If we reduce their numbers, the Kolkar will have no might with which to support their rage, and so I have a bounty task for you. Around the Lushwater Oasis to the south, slay Kolkar marauders and Stormseers to collect their bracers. Return when you have a heap of these trophies and the Horde will reward you well. Oh, so you know what, maybe they changed it. It looks like we can still get them around this Oasis as well. We'll fight any centaur that get in our way. But since it is a higher level quest and we can work on it later while we're doing other stuff, I'm not going to focus on it. Now, Kolkar Leader is like, he doesn't have that quest at all, so... either that's going to be something at Chains, or maybe we just don't have to worry about that one in the Cataclysm. Oh, there is a quest up here. Ah, this guy has Kolkar Leaders. So they moved it around. That's interesting.
Greetings.
The Centaur have plagued the Tauren for years, and recently the Kolkar Centaurs of the Barrens have grown into a real threat. Normally they were disorganized in these lands, but new leaders have arisen among them, rallying them. To preserve our holdings here, these Centaur leaders must be destroyed. Bring me the head of Barrack Kodobane. He camps west of these forgotten pools. Alright. And, you know, somewhere over here I managed to miss, yeah, a guy. He's literally hiding in the bushes, and I didn't see him. That's what happens when you turn your ground clutter all the way up to 10. typically I rock my ground clutter around 4, but a lot of you guys commented that you like the ground clutter, that it kind of makes the world more immersive, and so I've left it on high. A little diversion. I was sent here to scout out the centaur activity. I've been tracking their every movement for days. It's time for me to sneak out, but they've got this oasis surrounded. You look like a dangerous one. Can you make a lot of noise for me? Stir them up, start killing indiscriminately? While they're looking out for you, I'll slip out to get my info to Rethgar Deathgate. Alright, so yeah, a kill quest that I was not expecting. That's nice. I know that some people find the gunshot sound a little bit more annoying than some of the other combat sounds. So I'm gonna pop the effects down a little bit. And if we get a bow or a crossbow, I'll probably pop them back up. Let's head over to the name guy. And you know, while it says that we can get bracers off the guys up here, we haven't gotten any bracers yet. After doing that whole kill quest, which tells me that we might have better luck getting them down in the southern part of the Northern Barrens once we follow up with the Oasis questline. Nothing we really need here. Let's take the boots and we'll sell them. He doesn't have any follow-ups, surprisingly. I wonder if somebody else is going to send us after the other leaders. I thought he was supposed to sneak out of here. Well, and now it's marking him as having the Verog the Dervish quest. I don't really trust Questie at this point to know what quests are available and which are not, but I'm gonna have to go check it out. Yeah, see, I mean, Questie doesn't know. They don't know. I wonder if they're gonna fix the in-game tracking, because, like, I started the playthrough trying to use the in-game tracking. But the in-game quest tracker, the list of quests that shows up over here, is completely bugged. It literally chooses not to show most quests. Even when you go into the log, you untrack them, retrack them, reload your UI. It was impossible to get more than 2 random quests to show up at a time in the quest log. So I had to stop using the in-game one. But if it worked, I would love to just use that. So I guess I'll check again in a couple of days and see if we can do without Questie. Let's go ahead and vendor everything.
What are you looking for?
The Strider meat, I feel like we may be able to get a recipe for. Maybe there's somebody here who sells the Strider meat recipe. It would probably be a trading goods vendor or a general supplies vendor. It's not general supplies. Yeah, Strider stew. There we go. I hope I haven't sold too much of the Strider meat. I've cultured these unusual spores you dug up with the most magnificent cocktail of reagents that I'm fond of. I'm eager to see how my manipulated spores react to the waters of the crossroads oases. The stagnant oases to the southeast should provide us an uncontaminated site for our experiment. Simply plant this culture in the most soil, anywhere near the oasis, and document the results for me. Be sure to cover your mouth, Hunter. Oh, okay. So don't breathe in the spores, basically. That's reassuring. I'm sure it's fine.
Peace, friend.
You found a fissure in the earth with power emanating from it? Strange. Something is causing the oases to bubble over suddenly with life. Come, Hunter, there is something else I'd like you to investigate with me. An explosion of life from barren soil. My companion Jarek has described similar events happening elsewhere in the barrens. I shall have to see this for myself, but I cannot abandon my post. Here, I will loan you my eyes. My eagle companion here has served me since I was named. Please accompany him to Thunderhead Summit, where Jarek awaits, and we will investigate. Okay. Let's go in here. We'll do a little bit of cooking. Get these Strider stew cooked up. Has a little food buff along with it. For leatherworking, we could probably do a little bit more if we buy some coarse thread. But we're gonna have to visit a trainer soon. Speaking of visiting a trainer, we should probably visit our class trainer. And there is one here in the crossroads, thankfully.
Stay away from
I'm gonna make this just to have the transmog. I will also equip it because I'm not sure if we have to equip it. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And it might just be better. I'm gonna keep the 2 stamina. Yeah, we don't need the intellect at all. Intellect's not gonna help us at all. So let's do that. You know, it says there's quest over here. I'm not sure if that's actually gonna be the case. I don't see the quest giver, but it's possible that somebody's up on top of the tower. Let's go have a look. Yeah, there's nobody up here. Wait, no, there's nobody. Okay, yeah, that's getting kind of bothersome, actually. It's getting bothersome to be using Questie and seeing, like, maybe I can just turn off, I probably ought to just turn off the available quest tracking.
What can I do for you? Strength. Farewell. Go with honor.
Ekiyaki, White Mist, or Ekiyaki in the Tauran tongue, is the king of the savanna cats. He hunts with such stealth they say he's like a thin white mist on the earth. He kills so fast his prey have little time for fear or pain. The Tauran say he is both mercy and death. I now set you on the path to hunt Ekiyaki. His lair is northwest of here, on the north side of the small mountain, among the bones of Giant Kodo. Man, I'd like to catch Ekiyaki, but we have to kill him. I wonder if we can use the horn again just to summon him, like, multiple times. Also, I should probably have, like, a stable master or somebody to stable my pet. Because I don't seem to be able to have more than one pet at a time.
What do you need?
A lot of things going on here. Eagle Eye, Mend Pet, Hunter's Mark, which I'm probably going to bind, like, some kind of macro for Serpent Sting. Let's see, Disengage, and Scatter Shot.
Strength.
Okay, let's check a few things here. Hunter's Mark places the mark on the target, increasing ranged attack power of all attackers by 44. Okay, so for now, I'll put it here. And then we also got Disengage. I'll put that here. We can't do that yet, apparently. Okay, that being done. Yeah, I don't see, like, a stable person anywhere to put my pet. And I thought that every town had one near the inn. But apparently not. Warlock trainers, mage trainers, warrior trainer, beverage merchant. Trade supplies, general supplies, windride master, reagents. Aha. Aha.
I've been expecting you.
So there we go, we have an empty slot now. I'm kind of hoping that means when we dismiss him, he goes into the stable.
Winds be at your back. May the eternal sun shine on thee.
No, he doesn't. He stays as the active pet.
We shall
But I wonder if that will let us, like, catch another pet, or if do I have to stable him, then head out, then catch the pet, and then come back to the stable. I really don't know. One of you guys gave me that tip, that I need, if I want this on my bar and I want it to work, I need to come in here, I need to select the pet, I need to put the pet on the bar. So thank you, I appreciate that feedback. Alright. So. We just have these couple of quests that they just don't exist, you know. I need to stop looking for them. Let's head south, we have stuff to do down near the Oasis. We keep finding, like, strangely, we keep finding, like, the same recipes over and over again. It seems a little buggy. We found a couple of recipes for, like, a potion of giant elixir. Some of the drop rates seem a little bit off. I feel like I want to take the bird up to the mountain peak first before I get too invested in working on things down here by the Oases. Again with the recipe of savory deviant delight. That's why I said it feels like it's a little bit buggy. It's too bad they just don't start like dropping lots of blues and epics. That'd be cool. Alright, well, we came here, the bird made a noise, we pushed the button. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm assuming this guy would then have a turn in for us. So far that's just not happening.
Greetings, traveler.
Could this quest be bugged? Yeah, it could. It could easily be bugged. We're gonna wait again for the cooldown, and we're standing like right at the totem. I'm hugging it, I can't get any closer to it, so that's not an issue. But now we don't have the birds, so I'm not sure. Tonga's eagle calls out, then circles toward the peak. Yeah, see, it did its little thing, but we didn't get any credit for anything, which is bad. Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't know. He keeps doing his little thing, like, yeah, he calls out, circles towards the peak. But we actually need that to ding the quest complete. And if it doesn't do that, then it's kind of pointless. He's circling. Okay, we just had to do it twice. It didn't work the first time, which is not great. Well done, friend. From here we can survey the land. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You go ahead and survey the land.
I've been
Tonga knows these lands better than any of us, and I believe it physically hurt him to see it torn asunder.
May the eternal
I am glad Tonga was able to witness the overgrowth firsthand. Words can't convey the scope of the damage. Did you bring his totem? I will return it to him when I'm finished here.
we shall meet again.
Can what's happening to the south happen here? Judging by what you found at the Forgotten Pools, these oases may be the key. Let's perform an experiment. Here, take these seeds I've collected from the summit. They are dead and infertile, but carry them down to the stagnant oases below us. If there is a fissure there, then place the seeds within and observe. Report your findings.
Go in peace.
And altered beings. Collect 6 altered snapjaw shells, so we're familiar with that one. Meanwhile, this guy has had like quite a bit of dialogue up here. I guess I'll read some of this. Merciful Earth Mother, look at the scope of the devastation. What's he looking at? He must be looking this way. We're lucky the entirety of the barrens isn't crumbling into the sea. But what's this? Something else is happening to the land south of the fissure. Indeed, the flora is growing unchecked, devouring the land, similar to our own findings in the oases. We must do everything in our power to stop the same from happening here. We'll have to step up our investigation of the oases and stop this phenomena at the source. We'll talk again at the crossroads. Alright, so yeah, we got some stuff to do. I wonder if any of these dudes are ever going to drop bracers, or if they're bugged as well. Alright, so we planted the seeds, we got all of the snapjaw shells. Let's see if we can start getting any bracers. We'll work on this for a little bit. It feels like maybe we have a couple of other quests over in this area. But yeah, so far we haven't gotten a single pair of bracers, which is a little bit weird. Here we go. Here's somebody hiding in the bushes again. Rekthar Deathgate sent me here to observe the centaur activity, but the leader of this group is hard to pin down. I've discovered that his name is Varog the Dervish, but his whereabouts are a mystery. Can you help me do some digging? I know that centaur intelligence sounds like an oxymoron, but their camps are often littered with important communications. Search the centaur tents all around the stagnant oases here and bring me back some info. Alright, this was another quest we tried during beta that, like, it just didn't drop enough of the items, so we're supposed to be looking in the tents for scraps of paper that we pick up off the ground. Yep, so they don't put many of these into the world. There are only a handful of them that I've been able to find, and then it looks like we also have competition here in the area, which is going to make it even more of a challenge to find these. You guys have also probably noticed that, you know, we still haven't gotten any centaur bracers. So unfortunately, if they don't drop, we can't complete the quest. Not really a lot I can do about that besides continue to kill them and hope for the best. Well, there's one of 4. Yeah, see, we have one other player here, and that other player is moments ahead of us running the same exact path in Questie. And since the game is only dropping in 4 items and we need 4 items, it's going to be really hard for us to get the items. This is another goal. Like I'm going to spend about 10 more minutes on this quest and then we're going to skip it. And I really hate to do that because some of these quests undoubtedly are going to chain. But I really can't control the fact that they don't put enough items in the game when there's more than one player doing the quest. It's an MMORPG. Ideally, you're going to have lots of people doing the quest all at the same time. So again, you have 2 options in this scenario. You either put more possible spawn points into the game, or you drastically increase the respawn rate. It isn't really rocket science, you know, and this is early game testing, so like I remember we gave feedback on this quest in the beta, and I hardly ever give feedback, but when we played a little bit of the beta, I did give feedback on the quest, and the feedback I was giving was that they need more spawn points. And, you know, obviously no one's reading the feedback and no one's testing the game themselves, because if they were testing the game internally, they'd level up a little bit and they'd see these kinds of issues. Like, the worst feeling in an MMORPG is when you feel like you have to camp an item. Like, that would be the best scenario here, and that's what I would advise you guys to do. Just find one of the items, stand there, eat a sandwich, do whatever, and eventually it'll respawn. You can just grab it 4 more times. Which, just like, from a gameplay perspective, that just feels really bad to have to do. So we're gonna do a couple more loops, see if we find anything. And if not, we'll just get out of here. We'll go back to the crossroads and keep on keeping on. See, again, we're right behind this person, so there's like basically no way. There's basically no way we complete the quest until this person completes the quest, whoever they are, wherever they are. Once they're gone, if nobody else shows up in the meantime, then maybe we have a shot, you know. Then again, we only have 1 item, and there are only 4 spawn points. Oh, nice. It's like the red one we have, but like a recolor. Let's go ahead and pop that on really quick. Just to keep it for the transmog. Here he is. Here's our friend. Our friendo. Yep, he's doing the same circuit that we're doing. Looking for the same 4 items that we're looking for. And he's been getting here, he's been getting to each one ahead of us, it seems. He might not be finding anything either, but he's coming, he's killing the guys, same as we're doing. He might not be finding anything. Because obviously the respawn rate is a little bit slow. Oh my god. He's stealing it. He stole it from us. I hesitated for 1 minute and he was in there and that was it. Yeah, we're done with this one. We're done with it. Oh guys, that was sad and cruel. I stopped for 1 second to check out some items and just totally stolen from me. We're gonna drop them. I'm not dealing with that. You know what I mean? I am not dealing with that. Also, like the centaur bracers, those aren't dropping either. Let's go ahead and abandon that one as well. Just clear it off our map. We'll do a little reload, and maybe we'll feel better. That is just a bunch of wasted time, essentially. Feels bad because it is bad.
What brings you here? May the eternal sun shine upon you.
It looks like Stonetail Mountains is now a higher level zone. 25 to 35. Whereas maybe we'll be going into Ashenvale next. I thought we had planted this fungal culture, but I guess we didn't do that. Maybe we'll have a reason to go back down that way. I could have swore we did that one, but no, maybe I got caught up fighting the turtles and didn't do it. I wonder if we should go up here and grab these quests. I have a feeling that if we just ignore that, we'll be sent there later. Let's cut across the landscape here a little bit. Let's try to shoot right over to Ekiaki. I also noticed there's a some kind of town nearby. We'll definitely check that out at least, because it looks like there's a flight point there. And I would love to have the ability to fly back down to the crossroads. Why do I have a feeling that this is not where Ekiaki actually is? Why do I get the feeling that Questie has led us wrong yet again? Okay. Yeah, I really don't know what else to do except to turn it off. It's just causing us so many problems. So many misunderstandings and like wasted time and stuff like that. Like I really can't like deal with it, you know? Again, like see how like we're not able to track more than 2 things. It literally has a 2 objective limit right now. Which is hilarious. Yeah, look, Ekiaki's down here. Oh no. So we have a broken add-on. And we have in-game quest tracking that doesn't work. That's bad. I'm gonna come over here to the flight point. Oh yeah, you see? Yep, this is the problem. The problem is Questie. So the centaur bracers are only available from the centaur that are around the Wailing Caverns. Okay. Alright, and then I wonder if the quest that we abandoned, if that would have circled a totally different area where we could have potentially found more notes. Do I want to be doing stuff up here right now? Not really particularly, no.
Yeah? What do you want?
So I'm gonna grab these quests, but I think I'm gonna fly us back down to the barrens.
Stay
Or
strong.
back down to the crossroads. We've got a real problem here. There's an overpopulation of hyenas just west of the sludge fen, and they're starting to become a menace. If I have to listen to them caterwailing? I have never heard this word. If he has to listen to them howling one more night, I just might go crazy. Vernon over there says the hyenas might even have made off with one of his stabled pigs. We can't have that happening.
Get lost, will you?
Finally a quest to kill hyenas after we killed 20 on the way here.
Extortion, we do it all.
Do you see this footprint? We found them all over the camp last night. Nothing's missing, but all of our belongings have been examined. The muddy trails lead back toward the sludge fen. Someone's been sniffing around, and I don't like it one bit. Can you go west to the sludge fen and investigate?
Yeesh.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do this stuff right now. I think for now I want to get back down to the crossroads.
Gambling.
And yeah, like we could properly go after Ekiaki, who is actually here. And then we could, you know, properly go after the centaur braces, which are actually down here. And then eventually we could circle back and actually plant the sample. So yeah. Sorry guys, I feel like this episode I've wasted a lot of time trying to follow an add-on that just is not working for us right now. I think for now, even with the limited objective tracking over here, I think I'm going to have to stick with the in-game quest tracker because at least what it marks on the map seems to be accurate. And we can't have quest tracking pointing us in one direction when the reality is we need to be going in a different direction. That's going to waste a lot of time for us. Let's do a little bit of leatherworking. We also have a completely full inventory now. Well, almost completely full. Let's go vendor. Alright, let's actually go take out Ekiaki and get that one turned in. It was a little bit of a lower level quest, so I would love to actually get that done. And we'll go from there. Now, I'm really curious if I can dismiss my pet. If I can tame Ekiaki without having to stable him. Or if I have to stable him before I can tame Ekiaki. You already have too many pets. Snap. Okay. The real question is, can I blow the horn again? The answer is yes. Okay, I wanna go stable my pet. And I wanna come back out. I wanna catch Ekiaki. Apparently I'm gonna have to send myself some gold just so I can afford some more stable slots. So I'd like to have a couple of the unique guys. I'm assuming if we were able to tame this guy, we were gonna be able to tame Ekiaki. So yeah, sorry, but more running back and forth, I know. I feel like I'm like being very inefficient today, but it's good for me to learn these things now. So if I'm setting out to tame a pet, I can't bring a pet with me. That's kind of a nuisance, you know? Look, it's another elixir of giant growth. This is like the 4th one of these we found. It's a little bit of a nuisance to have to do it that way. I wish that you could just dismiss your pet and like tame another one. I wonder if we get anything later on that kind of helps out with that. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like anything's going to change in that regard. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They should update it. Like, I'm sure it's not like that in retail. They should really change it for quality of life. For hunters that want to collect a lot of pets. It's already bad enough that you have to buy the slots in the stables. But to have to stable your pet, to have to go out into the world without having a pet just so you can tame a pet is kind of a pain. So let's go ahead, we'll stable him. And we will try this one more time. Level 17 Tauren Paladin, he's transmogged the Hellreaver polearm from Hellfire Ramparts. This is not a great situation. I'm gonna tame Ekiaki and pop one of our big potions. Oh, someone pulled him off of us. That's amazing of them. That is amazing. And there we go. There's our buddy. Oh, he's hanging out in stealth. I wonder if I just leave stealth off. He still just prowls. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Now it's off. Yeah, I'd like to just see him. He's really cool looking. I don't really know what, like, stealth gets us. The first attack from stealth received 20% bonus damage. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Excuse me, that's cool and everything. I think I'll just, like, for now, maybe I'll leave him out. If we're gonna be fighting a lot in an area, then I will put him back into stealth. The other thing is, like, sure, like, you might get a damage bonus on that first attack out of stealth, but it takes him so much longer to, like, get into the enemy and even start attacking that I feel like it might be better just to leave him off of Prowl. Probably be good for, like, PvP. Into the raptor's den. The hunt deepens, Rambles. Now you must find and defeat your prey within its lair. Hunt the Sunscale raptors to the south where they have built a warren amongst the hills just off the road. Slay them and remove the feathers they wear. Place the feathers on the Sunscale raptor nest to show their brethren. You do not fear them. Be cautious, Hunter. Raptors hunt in packs and will swarm you if you are not cautious. Alright, guys, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a break right here for now. When we come back, we will head back down to the Oasis. We'll take care of stuff down here. We'll head over and get the Sunscale feathers. We'll try to find the nest, and then maybe we'll end up over here and finish up, actually be able to work on Centaur bracers. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate all of the support, all the likes, all the comments on the series. Thank you guys so very much. As always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.